I really wanted to apply for this residency because I've worked on one of the council residencies before and found it a really rewarding experience, a very supported environment with quite a lot of creativity to develop ideas and develop ways of engaging with people in the community. There was also a particular interest in this residency brief towards recycling, towards waste management. I was very interested in the idea of working to repurpose materials, to try and use recyclable materials in a very new and hopefully ambitious way. This week we've got a challenge for you to turn these plastic bottle flowers into beautiful flowers. So we went into Lemington Riverside Primary School and we used recycling materials, so we used newspaper, we used old plastic bottles to make creatures, we used socks to make sock puppets, you name it, we used it.
I'm just doing arts and crafts.
What is it?
It was another opportunity for us to engage with other people across our community and for our children to work with other people in the community. It was also fantastic for the children to learn more about recycling and how they can be creative with recycled products too.
We set up a craft club at Coffee on the Corner, which I absolutely love. So that was a drop-in session for adults who like the idea of making things. So we did crocheted bags using recycled plastic bags. We looked a little bit at macrame and we did some weaving.
So I've come every week as a way to get out of the house because I work from home. It's easy to do and it's also a really nice way to use pieces of plastic that would probably end up in landfill as well. I actually made a bag that I use now, made out of carrier bags that were coming through the door which were just going to go into the bin. So that felt really satisfying to be able to do that.
Over in Wansbeck House, we were working with residents of the sheltered accommodation. What was brilliant about that workshop is it became quite a family affair. So we had some little children, young children and mums alongside the older residents, and the support workers would join in as well. And we did really simple activities.
You come for Canny Way, you know, everybody's friendly and cat mixes in.
And that was a really lovely environment to work in. There's such a lovely group of women who got involved there.
What's it been made out of?
Carrier bags, got bunny colours in.
We also worked in St George's Primary School with a small group of children.
We painted some wood which is in the shape of trees, and we've painted plastic bottles and cut them so they're in spiral shape, and we've stuck them on the tree so it looks like spiral leaves. It's not something that they learn about in lessons greatly in school, maybe it's hit on it a little bit, but it's a very important message to get across about using recycled materials in the environment.
We then started to formulate what the end result of the project would be, and we decided that we would transform a little picnic site on the Hadrian Walk that's well used but was looking a little bit shabby, and we wanted to work with everyone to kind of transform it into a bit of a magical wonderland. The biggest challenge I think on the residency was the fact that unfortunately it finished because of COVID, and it finished before we were able to present the work that we made. And it was going to be a really lovely celebration at the end of the project, so it was really quite sad that that had to come to an end. However, the sessions I felt were really successful anyway, and you know, just the process itself was very enjoyable, and meeting people within the community. And I hope that some of the ideas and some of the things that we did there will have a sort of longer lasting effect really, or people might carry on using those skills to carry on making things.
This is marvellous.